see you guys? It's MCLegoboy here with 7124, the Flash Speeder from 1999. Actually, I think it's 2000, but whatever. Who cares, man? It's an episode 1 set from the original run of Lego Star Wars episode 1 sets. So yeah, so why am I reviewing this instead of reviewing the BB-8 or the First Order TIE Fighter that I got over 2 weeks ago? Well, shut up. I have been super lazy and also kind of preoccupied with doing contests on MOCpages. So then what does that have to do with this? Well, you'll find out later. If YouTube still did annotations and we could still have skip buttons, man, you guys would like be able to just skip to the part, but you know, whatever. But I chose this Flash Speeder because in the contest, it's a piece limit thing where like a vehicle can only be 50 pieces, architecture-based stuff can only be 150 pieces, and then set alternative could only be 100 pieces. And I'm assuming that means that the model can only be 100 pieces, like the final model that you build, not necessarily the set. But I still stuck around that area of pieces, and this only has 102 pieces, or 104, or 106, depending on how you count things. I don't know. It's you know, it's just over 100, and I nowhere use that much anyway. But anyway, blah. And I asked the question twice, and I never got an answer back, so way to go, you guys. But I wanted to build more of something like a little robot or something, maybe humanoid or an animal, maybe another pony. I don't know, man. Just to do something other than those 3 categories. But I never got a response, so I decided I'll just stick with the set alternative. What set do I do? Well, then I decided to choose the Flash Speeder because I got a second one of those back in like January 2015. I think it was 15. When I did that little vlog showing all the sets that this one family gave me of their grown-up kid, and a Flash Speeder happened to be in there. So I already had one. Whoops. And now I had 2, so all I had to do was just go to Bricklink, which is the best way to get an inventory for a set. Don't use Puron. It is crap. And then just kind of get the pieces and build something. So I thought I might as well just review this set anyway. So this is basically it. You got the Flash Speeder. It doesn't come with these clear bricks. I'm going to leave them where they are though, because I like the pose that it's in already. Got a printed piece. Only came with 1 minifigure, but 2 seats. That's always kind of annoying. But luckily, because I had the second one given to me, boom, second dude, he can fit in that seat. And it looks great like this. And this is how I usually have it displayed. When it comes to the minifigure, there's not much. Just one side is printed with this small little detail. And for a while, I actually didn't even have this set built for the longest time. It was actually dismantled because I remember using this torso in a bounty hunter mock a long time ago. This thing can spin around, of course, and can open up. And inside, we find these little binoculars. These weird space binoculars. So yeah. Throw that back down in there. Spin it around. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's really nothing to it. But it's a fun little build. I know that they remade it a while ago. Don't know how well that really went over necessarily. But yeah, oh yeah, and there's also these neat little printed pieces. There's this one little printed piece right there. And it has a cousin that lives over here. And you got an extra one of those in the extra pieces. And just kind of looking around. Yeah, that's all there is. By the way, if you guys don't remember or didn't know, Old Star Wars sets used to have scenes from the movie in the instructions. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, the flash speeder didn't do much in Star Wars. For the longest time, it was actually just a bunch of green pieces for me, and I actually built one of those Gungan heads for my display a long time ago. But I decided to put it back together. I now have all my Star Wars sets put back together. Another reason why I chose the flash speeder was because I remembered that, you know, there were little things like this that said, hey, you know, build something. And since I had a second one, I decided to build a thing. So this is where the review is pretty much over. It's a fun little model. It's classic Star Wars. Nothing much to it. So we can just scoot it on over. Actually, before we do that, we'll grab one of these. Because when I had that other one built, or not built, but like all the pieces put together and made a thing, I had these left over with this. Except I don't think the version that I got from that one family was missing the little tiles. Or I can't find them anywhere. I looked everywhere for them. Couldn't find them. Only found the one extra. So, there we go. This model is now complete. So what I built, aside from making another vehicle, I decided, because I've seen some other models do this, where there is a little outpost. And so, I'm going to say this is a little Naboo Outpost for just some guy out in the middle of the swamps of Naboo. So we just got this dude.
Look at this dude.
Got his little command center. Got a place to throw binoculars just right there. Nice and simple. Reusing that control panel again. Got this little ramp that goes up and it can do that. No need to do that. A little bit of detailing only because, you know, I needed to fill the space. Got one seat. Got the white tile from inside of the flash speeder. From inside there. So he can just kind of stand around. He can put the binoculars up to his head. If you flip the hand around like that, you do that, and it lines up pretty well. So you can just be standing there like that. And then we got this little antenna that just kind of spins around and does this. And this is like one of the most gratifying things, to just spin this around. I don't know. It feels nice. It just, wee. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Got a little light, and, you know, it just kind of spins around searching for Neomoidans or Trade Federation or other enemies of the state. I don't know. But it's just kind of a small little thing just sitting out in the middle of nowhere. Just kind of hanging out. The bottom of this uses... I'm going to lose this. Just uses a bunch of these slopey pieces, and then there's all these extra things that I thought about trying to cram on here, but you know, this is already pretty compact. Trying to add anything else would be too much, I felt. And I was pretty much able to cover up all the studs that I felt needed to be covered up. So, and also to get people off my back. People are harsh, man. They just like, no, you got studs showing. Meh. Fear no stud, you guys. Come on. It's not that bad. Look at this.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
So, that's really all there is to this. It's nothing too special, but it's a set alternative model, and it's not a bad one, considering only having 100 so parts to work with, and that's including the minifigure, which uses up 4 of them, 5 if you include the binoculars. So, yeah, you know, it's just a nice little fun model. Doesn't really do much. I imagine there could be like some water that flows through here, or that allows water to flow through. I don't know. This thing, I mean, it can lift up. I don't know what the purpose of that would be. But, you know, it's just simple little thing. Kind of imagine he gets really bored. Kind of like that dude that's in the tower in on Yavin 4. He just kind of scans all the... trying to waste time just talking. Totally forgot that camera was gonna die too. And I did so well. I had everything done. Oh well. We do this all in one take anyway. I don't care. So yeah, this has been a review of 7124, the Flash Speeder. And this little alternative model. I'll just take this back. We'll stick it on there. And we'll call this a review. So, yeah, this has been MCLegoboy. See you guys.